The piece that I'm showing here today is Sasha. So Sasha is a very dear friend of mine who I was introduced to her 6 years ago, and she is one of the most inspiring women that I've ever met. And we talked about her life, and we talked about how she survived on the streets. She's quite a small frame, and she was telling me about how she'd put her jacket on and literally hide and almost like become invisible on the streets. And then I also asked her if she had to look back on her life on the streets, what kind of colour was it? And she said it was grey. It was all very grey, but there was an orange, like a warmth, but that was when she was taking crack, because that gave her the warmth that she needed, and that was her only kind of colour in her life. With this exhibition, it's all about the hope and the life. There is a life outside of homelessness, and Sasha is absolute testament to that.
You know, my life was so different to how it was then, and my spirit was absolutely crushed. And you know, fortunately for me, I've been given a chance. You know, somebody invested in me and gave me love and believed in me, and you know, all of those things which we don't think could make such a difference, but actually they really do.
So with this piece, it's two parts. So I've taken the part of a future self and a present self, and it can be reversed. So the way that you see the future, is it big and bright and you're an invitation to go in to live into that? Or is it reduced and condensed and a lot smaller? And when people find themselves on the streets or homeless, are they able to see a version of themselves in the future which is not what they are doing presently? And if so, how can we help them achieve that? My experience from my childhood, going in and out of children's homes, being separated from my mum, living with my grandparents and being fostered and never going back to my family, that wide range of emotions that's like filled up inside me has really led to me making things where people discard and throw things away, and I want to make it beautiful so that they want it back, which is a reflection of my early childhood. I used recycled card, and I buy recycled cards, and I use some shiny bits of card, but I also use cards that people send to each other. So birthday cards, greetings cards, Christmas cards. And instead of throwing those away, like making something special, even if you can't read those messages, I believe that things have memories, and I believe those memories are still in this piece.